Well, everyone, it's time for another episode of my Fortitudo server playthrough. Uh, I like getting right into things, so that's what I'm gonna do. I tore down a ton of stuff. I tore down the bar. Sad to see it go, but now I have this cool little display here. Tore down my cow farm as I have no need for it, as I'm producing way more food than I need. Um, I even started tearing down parts of that as I need dispensers and such. Uh, yeah, so everything's actually coming along pretty well here. I'm starting to run a little low on wood. Saplings aren't spawning like at all. I've decided I want to put like slabs in between all this cobblestone stuff just to kind of get it better. And I'll explain what all that stuff is later. But right now, let's talk about this. What is this? Okay. This right here is a chicken farm. So basically what happens is the loads of chickens up here, they filter their eggs through here, which then come out there, and then when they die, there's hoppers under there and they go into here. So yeah. That's pretty neat. So I thought to myself, whoa, that's really cool. Like it gets you it gets you uncooked chicken and trade with villagers and stuff and feathers, but feathers are stupid, so we don't talk about feathers. So then I was like, whoa, what if I build it except 10 times larger? So that's what this monstrosity is. I'm probably gonna decorate it soon. I don't know when or how, but it's going to happen. So yeah. Basically there's a line of hoppers, and so 9 hoppers, that's over 90 hoppers feeding into this one line, which is at least like 30 hoppers, so yeah. Let's go head down. Ooh, perfect. So the same thing happens, except I have a line of redstone also going to this. Looks like it's not exactly working right now because sometimes it doesn't work because it gets its signal from there. I didn't want to make a new signal and stuff, so yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw some feathers up so I can show you a little bit more about how it works. We have this thing here, which is a clock, and it does things like ticking, and so it sends droppers into the next dropper and then goes into this item elevator. When an item is in glass, it tends to float up, so what ends up happening with this is item gets dropped, item gets pushed by a piston with glass, and yeah. That's pretty neat actually. It gets me quite a bit of stuff, and so I can trade that stuff for villagers need 14 uncooked chicken to get one emerald, I think, something like that. So it's a slow and a really tedious process, but it definitely gets the job done. I've already bought like 2 stacks of, or not 2 stacks, that'd be insane. I've already gotten like two sets of diamond everything. So basically when it reaches the top here, water makes it go into these hoppers, which then go into the minecart, which we can go ahead and push because, you know, YOLO. Yeah, I'm not going to beat this thing. Let's go ahead and watch what it does over here. I'm gonna set up the circuit someday. Feathers go into there. So as you can see, this could have been a lot more efficient, but I had some extra iron lying around, so whatever. Basically what ends up happening is the feathers get filtered into here through a filter system, and then occasionally, like, I'll show you. Uncooked chicken, wood. Uncooked chicken, wood. Okay. I don't think I showed this off yet. I might have actually, I don't know. It's 4 by something, 16 I think. So there's a stack of these each, and so basically you get plus a stack of stuff every time you harvest. So I haven't actually started using it too intensely though. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now, but I'm definitely excited with how this is going here. So what I'm gonna actually end up doing is probably building a shop or something. Jeez, I always like feel like I have nothing to show for these episodes. I haven't updated these in a while, so we can go ahead and clear a little space in my inventory to go ahead and check out how these look. Darn. Oh, okay. Boop. As you can see, the starting to get filled in a little bit more. I believe this was the top one. Yes. Okay. Now the one next to that doesn't look like it's changed at all, so it might have changed a little bit. Then the one below that one, I cleared out some sand and stuff for some glass, but I think that was it. Here, I was expecting the biggest change here, and thumbs up if you can notice the insignia in the corner there. Yeah, so I'm gonna tear this thing down. Already took out like a bunch of hoppers and stuff from it. This right here, it was a it used to be a what's it called, auto brewer, and it just started becoming too much of a hassle to put in bottles all the time. I mean, like, yeah, you could have just cooked a bunch of glass, but it was like I wasn't using these potions enough to really care, so it doesn't really matter. So I talked to Red about his building service, and he said that he would try to kind of help a little bit with it, but I'm still waiting on a quote from him. So yeah, I don't think there's a lot new with Spawn. I should also mention that I was gonna do a video with DK, but I didn't end up uploading it because it was like 30 minutes and it took way too long to edit. I spent like an hour editing the first like minute or so, so it was just like, no, I'm not gonna do this. It was just too much work for not enough payoff, and so yeah. On occasion, I'll just drop off eggs through there. I'll show you what I mean. I'll take out essentially as many eggs as I possibly can, just like this. Okay. And I'll aim for this. Oops. Oh, you're joking. You're joking. Okay. Well, whatever. You just throw all your eggs just in random places here. Hopefully in the different 9 corners that there are. But these eggs will go through the line of hoppers and reach the bottom. I use this usually to refresh the people who are, or the chickens that are getting killed. No, just don't give it back to me. I don't want it. Okay. No. This isn't what I want. Okay. Am I good? I think I'm good. I might do something with my tunnel too. I don't know yet. I'm definitely liking how this whole base thing is coming along though. Yeah, I think I might end up tearing down the sugarcane farm and doing something just totally insane and wacky with it where it's completely automated. And so from that point I can start selling pages to villagers as well. I might start like a diamond business where after I buy stuff from villagers and such, I sell it back to people for 1 less diamond. Yeah, so you save a diamond, and I end up getting diamonds that I can exchange for goods and services. Oh, here's the auto cooker I built. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know why stuff isn't going into it, right? Oh, it's because of charcoal. That makes sense. Okay, so you put your stuff at the top here, which gets equally distributed into these 2 hoppers and coal on either side. So from there, it gets cooked and then put into this chest. And as you can see, I've cooked a ton of glass and a ton of stone for continuous projects that I'm probably going to end up doing. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is turning out. I think I'm going to work hard on it, and hopefully I can do more stuff with it. The Titanfall beta came out. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not. So if you guys wanna, if you guys want me to post some stuff about it, I will. But I'm sure I'm gonna write a review of it, like a critic review, and possibly post that somewhere. So I'll put some links in the description for your eyes to gaze at and stuff. Like I have some accounts on some different websites that you may want to look at. So that's how I spend my days. But yeah, I'm really happy with how everything's turning out. So hopefully I can get another segment in here, but if not, yeah. Okay. Awkward cut. So I'm here at DK's base. I'm just gonna use this as an example. Basically you go here and I'll show you how much stuff you can get. You have to do it in like short bursts though, or else sometimes it just won't work at all. Boop. Yeah, like that. It doesn't work. You have to wait for these particles to show up. Then there we go. So as you can see, you just get like a crap ton of emeralds from this. So then you can go to this guy and buy stuff from him, I guess. Yeah. Like say I don't know. Let's look at some of the stuff here. Well, obviously I don't want any of that because I have like a few sets now. Some of these things, lower level stuff, are really overpriced, but I'm sure you get the point. Yeah, that's pretty intense actually. Oh, I should also mention that I used the glass elevator that DK used from his mob farm, or from his witch farm. So yeah. Mixed with this design, which is also DK. So yeah. The only difference is mine actually has lagged out the server before. If there's too many chickens, then it will actually start to like mess with the server. That's the entire, like, Minecraft's code is essentially made so you don't end up, I'm rambling now, but Minecraft's code is essentially made up so that way it doesn't lag out your computer and there's not too many mobs that spawn around you. But the thing with eggs is an unlimited, literally infinite number of chickens can spawn. So the entire point of it is just like, eventually it will start screwing up your computer and even make it overheat. And yesterday when I was building it, the server started to automatically kick me, and so that was pretty funny. Maybe I should talk about some server news. Yeah, we're having a ABBA tournament, which is really cool. I won the first round against skulls941. Yeah, that was actually really fun. It's just a fun experience to go down and mine with Silk Touch and Oh, they're for sale. Oh yeah. So basically, we decided like, hey, someone named the town Pallet Town, Fortitudo, Unity Block, Boat Dock Lounge, Lindroyd, Orville, Serenity Valley, Verdant City, Lavender Town, Goldenrod City, Funky Town, Funky Fresh, Dank Bake, Titan Falls. Those are all so good. Oh yeah! And guess what? Ambrose was, I was like, hey, you should, what's this? Okay, I didn't break anything. Ambrose was like, hey, this embassy thing, it's never gonna get done. And it was like, hey, you should let me do it. And he was like, hey, no. So then DK was like, hey. And so then we did that. And then he was like, hey, here's a cake. I actually experienced them building it. Wedding today, Saturday. It was already like a little while back. I wasn't there to experience it though. It was pretty good. Also, I tried to prank Ambrose. I put a little floor thing down there that didn't work at all. There was something I was gonna show you. Oh yes, the ABBA tournament. I don't know how many games are currently going on. It looks like still only 4 people have participated. So yeah. But I can show you the items chest as there's quite a bit of stuff in here. I have a screenshot of my inventory after it, but it turns out that coal was worth 0 points, and so I ended up getting a ton of coal. Which was really funny. I just kept harvesting coal because it was like, hey, I'm gonna get a ton of really small points and beat you. But then I still won, but yeah. Oh, also, there was a incident over here where I guess his like spawn house was broken. I believe his spawn house was broken. He came to find it like this, and we don't know who did it, so I don't know if you're watching and you found out who did it through some means of telepathy. It's good to know. I don't know what happened to that, but it looks dangerous. Oh yeah, we should talk about Height's new, he made a new farm thing, or no, not a farm. I'm trying to remember what it's called. He made a new little thing for him to do his little. It's on the tip of my tongue. Water maze. Okay. There we go. Water maze. So basically everything is within boat distance now, and I've come to discover it. There's actually a ton of really cool stuff in there. I've beaten it like just a few times, so yeah. It was really intense though. That's not how we got 31 deaths, just mostly player deaths and stuff. Let's check out the iron farm. 26. I'll take it. It's on this side, and it's really big, and it's actually like a maze now, so yeah, it's really hard. And if I'm correct, the gold farm should be somewhere near here, I think. Probably somewhere around here-ish, maybe. I know for a fact that the gold farm is like near my house. Like, I'm not joking, it's really close to my house. Okay. I think I'm farther off. It must be on this side. Now I'm rambling again. This is awful. Oh, here it is. So here's where the gold farm is, which means my base should be within walking distance or swimming distance or boating distance of here. think it's on this side, but I'll have to check. If not, I might get lost in the ocean forever, so that's a thing. This looks similar to where my base is-ish, maybe. No, now we're gonna have to go hunting for it because I totally forgot where it was. Might be near some of those islands. I know you can't see the farm though, so that's why I'm worried about getting lost. Okay, I don't think it's there. We're gonna spend this entire episode searching for my house now. I should also probably write down the coordinates somewhere. Sometime. Also, I guess this is a good time to talk about my other life as a videographer / filmmaker / cinephile. I'm probably gonna start releasing like just skits in general on my other channel, which is youtube.com/fancyskeleton, I think. Mr. Fancy Skeleton, that's it. And so I usually post all my film stuff on there. It's pretty moderate at this point, but I definitely am proud of the stuff I have on there. So going and checking that out would be great. Quality of these videos should improve as my microphone, think I'm gonna start using the one I got for my camera, which is like a shotgun mic, but it still should work. So that's gonna be interesting, but I'll end the episode here then. Bye.